Welcome to Print Suite for Youth Sports. We're going to set up our fictional hockey league today with apparel for a couple different teams, show you how quick and easy it is to do with Print Suite. Probably watch this one at 1.5 times speed, but I wanted to show you how fast it is in real time. For this demo, we're going to make a replica of the Professional Women's Hockey League website. It's a Shopify site, so we should be able to download the same theme and make a very convincing replica. Our league set up in Shopify. We've got 3 teams. The only problem is our catalog's currently empty. Let's get some things to sell. When we take a look at what the PWHL's selling, we've got some apparel, hoodies, t-shirts. Let's get a couple of those added to our catalog too. There's no products in our store, so let's fix that. First one up will be a simple front print on a t-shirt. I'm going to upload our photos. These are all bad AI, but we're not here to judge the art. We're here to judge the process. Now we've got our team logo. We're going to position it. It's sitting a little low on the chest, so we'll bump it up some. And then what we're actually going to do is save this as a template, and that way we can come back and swap in our other logos, keep all our designs consistent, and save some time in the process. This is the mock-up page. There's not much going on the back of the shirt, but we'll let the customer know there's nothing happening. We can apply a name and a description here. This all syncs up when we import it to Shopify. And our first product is on its way to Shopify. Let's start on a second. We've got our white shirt. Let's get something with a little more team spirit. So when you're building out your catalog, you have the choice of either spreading out all your same designs over a bunch of different blanks and it'll take up a lot of space, or you can stack all your colors under a single product and your catalog will be more condensed. It's sort of your e-commerce choice. Now going back to our template, we've made 2 polar bear shirts with this template. Now we're just going to swap in a moose logo and we're off to the races again, adding our next product to store. We're going to pick our colors again. We can see the previews here. That red's not quite the red we're going for, so we will turn off the cardinal and make it more fire engine red. Looks pretty good to me. And you can pick the main hero image, so if you want a red image for the stack of products or a black, you pick it there. We will set our title again. Gets a little repetitive. And this time we'll use our bulk pricing feature. So if you wanted to charge $25 for your t-shirts, that's fine. That's how easy it is. You don't have to go in and tinker in Shopify later. There's our hoodie. Let's add one of those. Just show you how quick we can do this. When you do this store selection, this is how you would control multiple leagues. So if you had a second hockey league, it could be koala themed or something else, but that's where you pick where the product's destined to go. And this time we'll show you a price override. The double XL sometimes costs more to produce, so we can pass that along to the customer. This product's still on our Devel server, so it doesn't have the colored background yet, but it does show you front and back, which is coming soon. We also have an image resolution warning here, just showing you what would happen if you tried to upload substandard imagery. And so we've got our polar bears on the chest, our number plate on the back, and we will add it to the Print Suite Hockey League. This time we're going to change what the main image in the tunnel is, so Fraser will be what faces the customer, so they don't have to guess all a bunch of identical shirts. The key differentiator here is who the player is. And I forgot to make that a template on the way through, but no sweat, I can do that now. So I will make basically a fan jersey version of the product, and I can use that as a template to make a second one. All I've done is export a bunch of player numbers out of Photoshop. So I take the image, I go to images, and I swap in the next player. This is our warning resolution, so you can go through with it. We just make a little noise about it. I've messed up the naming consistency, but this is probably a good time to jump over to Shopify. So we will edit our product. We'll just go into Shopify. And all the product is synced. So if you make a change here, it will change the title in Print Suite and vice versa. So number before name. Save, and we're good to go. Here we can see all the products we've built, so it's only been a couple minutes and we've got a lot. We now go assign them to their teams by grouping them in the category. So we've got all the polar bears products go in the polar bears. We made a couple moose shirts. And let's give the geese something to sell. This time for something different, we're going to add customer customizable text, so it's probably best used for team number or team name on the back of the shirt, but we're going to make it a fan shirt on the front. So Supermom's just the default text. In this version, someone puts something in, probably #1 fan, maybe a nickname. We're going to size that right. The left and right bounds limit how much text can be entered, which is nice. So you won't get prints that are running off the side of the shirt. We'll color pick to match our logo, and we'll pick some sort of athletic looking font. There you go. And to make it customizable, you just go click Enable Customer Editing. So the features here you can also force all caps, which is useful in a name bar, and max character limit, which is good for a team number, so max characters 2. All right, the geese have a product. We will go assign it to them. Now let's go experience it as a customer. So we've got our league, we'll go into the polar bears, and now we have a bunch of stuff to sell. We don't look like an empty store anymore. We've got our Fraser and McDonald shirts that we set up. The Moose have their 2 products. You can see the red and black shirt stack there. And let's go in and do the customer personalization. So we changed the Shopify template to have a personalized button. This is our little plugin. It gives a realistic preview. We'll make it #1 fan because I don't think I can get away with a Supermom shirt. Give it preview, just a little bit of customer confidence. Also reduce your errors. And when we save it back, the thumbnail updates, and we can add it to our cart and buy it. Last step here is to just buy the shirt, and we'll show you what the merchant has to do. We'll speed through the checkout. Now that order is submitted. As a merchant, you go back, you look, you see your order sitting there. You can review where it's going if you want, and then fulfillment's easy as clicking Request Fulfillment and sending it over to PrintSuite. It's now in the PrintSuite system, and it'll fulfill. And thanks for watching.